Hello and welcome to my garden studio. This week I'm going to take you on a tour of my other studio. I know, how lucky am I? I've got two studios. This is the studio that I use in Jamaica Street Studios in Bristol that I've just acquired, and I do my larger mixed media work there. I've just moved in, so I thought I would show you how I've arranged things. I'm doing printing work there and mixed media work there. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you do, click like, subscribe to the channel, every little helps, and there's lots more to see at ruthander.co.uk. You can sign up for my monthly newsletter, you can buy self-paced video courses, and you can buy work as well, artwork. So here we are in the stairwell of Jamaica Street Studios, and this is an old carriage works, actually, a three-storey carriage works, and this is the lift shaft. Unfortunately for me, the lift doesn't work anymore. So it's very steep flights of stairs up to the second floor, and we have about 30 artists here at the moment, and there's almost all female floor at the moment on the second floor. We have painters, we have illustrators, we have textile designers, we have sculptors, and my studio is the last at the end of the corridor by our kitchen area. Previously worked in by a textile artist, but I've now taken it over. So this is one of the smaller rooms. It doesn't actually have direct sunlight, which is actually really great for me, and it means it's not too hot. I inherited some studio furniture. So this is just standard bookcase. I've keeping my painting supplies in there, my notebooks, and all that kind of thing. And then I've actually managed to hang up my monoprints on tissue paper. So I make lots and lots of these in different colours, and I've actually colour coordinated them, so to speak, and I've hung them up on little hooks so that the weight of them doesn't pull too much on any individual piece. So there's the little hooks there, and I can see how much of each colour I've got and which colours I've got really easily. So that's really useful. Previously I had them just out flat and it was quite difficult to see. This is my collage stash, and then I've also got my printmaking supplies here. So I will be doing a little bit of printmaking here as well as the mixed media work. So I've got rollers, I've got oil paint, and I've got this great piece of glass which I rescued from a glazier's. I picked that one up, and that will be great for monoprinting on. It's very heavy, but it's good. I'm currently being used to prop up a piece of artwork. And then above me, this is a really useful shelf. So it's out of eye line, but it's where I can keep my larger pieces, my frames I'm not using at any one time. Really great for storage. And then I've put up a series of shelves here. These are just your standard sort of IKEA picture shelves, but they're really good to sort of just put work on, so you can see how it's going and put things together as well. I've got my my winter fleece there for when it gets really cold. So this is a large piece I'm working on at the moment, and then I've got some smaller pieces up here, either that I'm working on or I've finished, and it's really good for me to be able to see things together and just see what I've got on the go at any one time. So that's really great to have that space. These are my little abstract pieces that I've got lined up, and this is my brilliant almost floor to ceiling window, which is just absolutely fabulous, and the view out there is of Stokes Croft, sort of blending into Kingsdown in Bristol, which is an interesting area. And then I've got this brilliant window seat which I got for free from a neighbour, which I'm really pleased about. I've always wanted a window seat, and I've always wanted a nice place to sit in my studio. And this is another second-hand find, this plan chest. I have had it a while actually. You might recognise it from my garden studio. It's got some Japanese gold paper on top at the moment, and also lots of heavy mount board underneath, so I will be using that to mount things up. I've got my cutting board here, so this is my sort of clean area, and again a really nice inherited table which I've propped up some artwork and some of my inspiration up there, and another inherited shelf where again I can put artwork up on top. so I can see things at the same time. I've got my daylight bulb, which I bought just before I moved in. I don't need it at the moment, but I'm sure I will do in the winter. So this is my small but perfectly lit space in Jamaica Street Studios.